Good morning, good afternoon. Once again, thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate you. Remember, our goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Hopefully, we can get it 1,000 next week. Listen, I got a couple things I want to run by you real quick because one thing that is abundance of is talk regarding older expat dating and marrying a young Filipina. And there's explore the opportunity. And I want you guys just to think about that because, I don't want you to think that, you'll have to, come here and look for this young Filipina. And if you don't, you're not really, truly having the experience. No, that's not the case, man. That's not the case because, you can find that an older Filipina will certainly give you everything that you need in what I like to call your final quarter, the fourth quarter. For most of us, this is the fourth quarter of our life. This is the last quarter. This is it. We know. Good morning, good afternoon. Once again, thank you guys for watching my videos. I really appreciate you. Remember, our goal is 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Hopefully, we can get it 1,000 next week. Listen, I got a couple things I want to run by you real quick because one thing that is abundance of is talk regarding older expat dating and marrying a young Filipina. And there's red flags, yellow flags, green flags. There's all the things that go along with the older guy marrying a younger girl. But let it be known that there's a lot of seniors who are marrying girls that's like 40, 50, 60 years old. They're not necessarily young Filipinas, okay? And there is a large number of success stories, and there is also some stories that will outdo any of the stories that you've heard about regarding the older expat in a relationship with a younger Filipina. There are some stories regarding the expat and older women that's pretty monstrosity. And on the same token, there are some that went smooth sailing from day one, simply because one thing for sure and two for certain, that is that a man will change. You always hear them say that the woman is just always trying to change the man. Well, because the woman knows that a man will change. Okay. And if she can change him to be the way she wants him to be, well, then she's happy and content. But the thing you have to remember is that the woman never changes. She never will change. The way she is at 50, 60, 70, that's the way she was when she was at 20. She's not going to change. And now, mind you, there might be some slight modifications from when she was 20 years old to 60 years old. But the framework of thinking is pretty much consistent. So what does that mean? That means that whatever you see in the older Filipina, that's exactly who she is. That's exactly what you're getting. And whereas with the younger Filipina, there are options, whereas the way she is can be camouflaged. simply because of her youth and her character and the way she do things, and on the part of the expat, his assumptions and the way he views it. Okay, but when you deal with the older woman, what you see is what you get. There's no whole bunch of shenanigans. Okay, now mind you that you can have an older Filipina who can put on, let's say, we'll call it a front. She can put on a front to be this type of person, and in reality, she's not. However, you should be able to see through that in time. You know that, yeah, her personality, her as a person is that she will put on a front, but really she is truly like this, and she's been like that all her life. Okay. That's the way the game goes. Because eventually, if she's putting on a front, it's going to show through. Eventually. Because that's how she plays the game. So, anyhow, you can have a success story. Because again, you're gonna crack the egg a lot sooner than you're gonna crack the egg with a younger Filipina. You're gonna find it, you're gonna see what's there, and you're gonna know whether or not this is something that is going to be workable with you. Okay. You're going to be able to deal with this, or you're not going to be able to deal with this. Okay. Let's say, for instance, you, you meet an older Filipina, you're older, and you raise kids in your life, and, you don't want any kids. You really don't want any kids. All you want is companionship. You want to travel. And that's it. Well, the older woman that you meet, perhaps she's in menopause. She's not having babies. She doesn't have a desire to have babies. Okay, right off the bat, you got a green flag. You got something going in your favor. You meet eye to eye with that. Okay. Maybe she never had kids. Maybe she had kids and her kids are grown. Or maybe she had kids and they're almost grown. Whatever the case may be. But you see, there's variations as far as the relationship goes. So it's something that you guys should not totally abandon, simply because it could be in your best interest that you meet an older woman and that you have a relationship with an older woman, because that could mean a success or failure of your adventure here in the Philippines. You see?